We are back, and I gotta fix this camera. Oh yeah. Here we go. We're back. Woo! After our little hiatus, we're back. Yeah, no, you don't have to worry about being late. We're doing it a little early now. Some people complain about, the time it was going on and all that other stuff. So, hey, we're back. We are back. I missed you guys. And so we had a nice little new intro going on. We did all that. A lot of things been changing, doing things. If you look, see, I know a lot of you guys don't do this. I know you don't. If you go to SFNEOnline.org and you get, if you start looking, things have started changing little by little. We keep updating. We keep adding all kinds of different stuff. Thanks. I didn't do it. I had somebody else do it. I am not really good at intros. But yeah, so we've been adding little things, and things keep changing, evolving with SFNE Online. The Twitter account has changed, even though Zach still uses that and still posts stuff that's not the Twitter anymore. We've officially linked YouTube, Instagram, and we're just going to keep flying things. We've been bringing other people into the fold to help us out. So things are going to start changing, and we're also going to be changing the format on, the YouTube, because in the off season, there's not a lot of stuff going on, and everybody knows me. I'm a creative guy. I like to do things, and we set up on the forums of SFNE Online. We did a little kind of like, hey, leave us your feedback, and finally people did. Not all of it was beautiful, and you know what? I don't take it to heart because I asked. And if I don't know what you guys like and don't like that we make and do, I don't know. I'm just going to keep doing things. I know I was going crazy with little gremlin guys and stuff, dancing around and stuff with some green screen stuff, just playing, testing, trying to get feedback and all that. But the main focus is New England stuff. We're still going to do other little, tidbits of other stuff. And this week, we'll talk about, I got 2 videos to show. I cut them down drastically so you didn't have to sit there and go crazy watching everything that I did, all this crazy stuff that I do all the time. I got a little video on a little dog sledding thing. It's like a few minutes. And snow tubing and zip lining that we did last weekend. I even added, I don't know if I did or not. I might have added some ice castle stuff in it. But, beyond that, that's kind of what we did. But now everything's going to start, the wheels are going to start turning and things are going to start going cool. And we got all kinds of, we've got something cool that we're not ready to announce yet. We're working out with the park, but we may or may not ask people to get involved. We're waiting to get the finals, but the park is down with the idea and we're going to do it. I'm not going to announce it yet, but just prepared if we say something, then you'll kind of know what's going on. But it's going to happen at the park this year, and we're still, like I said, we're working out the logistics on it, and it's going to be cool as hell. Put it that way. It's going to be really cool. Hopefully, anyway. Hopefully people like it. I like it. The people involved so far that are involved in it love it. The park loves it. So it's a video that we're going to make that they're going to love, that they love. So that's cool. But, yeah. It could be 9:30, it could be 10. It depends on how long the show goes. Because some shows were over before 10, some went 10:30. We've had long shows. So I figured if we started, earlier a little bit, that more people could watch, more people could get in it and stay longer. Because I know a lot of kids got school. I know this is vacation week. Some people are watching the Olympics. I don't even know if that's still going on. I didn't watch any of it. Hello, everybody. Happy birthday, Lindsay Yell Entertainment. Going to be the big 18 years old 2 weeks ago. Scary as it is, I turned the big 4-0 on the 11th. Hello, Infinite Coasters. Hello, Sean, Coaster Box. Luke Go, Theme Park, New England. What up, everybody? But yeah, still, like I said, Luke, my girlfriend decided she wanted to throw me a surprise birthday party on Saturday 2 weeks ago. I kind of Lugo and my brother kind of, in a sense, let it slip a little bit, but not be like, hey, we're having a party. It just, my investigative brain led to thinking, overthinking and figuring out what was going on. But I didn't know to the extent because I was like, oh, surprise party. I'm like, oh, it's going to be my parents, her parents, obviously Luco, my brother, and the kids, and her daughter. I figured it would have been like that. And the next thing you know, AJ from SFNEOnline was there, Costa Kev and his wife were there. Judy Sales and Cliff Sales and Nicholas and all kinds of aunts and uncles and friends and stuff. It was crazy, crazy, crazy. It was It was way better. And I should have figured a way to videotape. I went to the indoor go-kart track with my brother and Luco in Rhode Island, and that place was sick. But yeah, so hopefully, Lindsay, now is the time in your life. Enjoy it, because you're going to wish, when you get my age, you're going to wish I was your age. Enjoy it. Trust me when I tell you. But anyway, so, enough of that baloney. We got a lot of things to cover, and we're going to have, when I usually do my, curling is probably something that I would probably want to watch, because it's just kind of funny. It is sweeping the ice. Sweeping the ice. So anyway, we got a little bit of news, but we're also going to be talking about, and it's the big kind of, how do you want to put it? The thorn in the side, the whatever in the room, about the Six Flags membership passes and all that stuff. So I got a bunch of information. I have a response from Six Flags New England. But mind you, technically the only thing that's been for that membership pass, before we get into that, the only official membership that's been announced is gold. So anything else could be hearsay. It was jump the gun. It was from Six Flags Fiesta, Texas. It was not from Six Flags New England. But it created an uproar before I even knew about anything. And so hell was breaking loose. And I contacted the park and told them what was going on. Gave them some suggestions. And, so we got a little bit of news. Then we're going to get into that. And we'll be covering some upcoming coaster events. Talk about New Hampshire. And then we'll see where the time goes. So I just followed you Instagram account. Yeah, the SFNEOnline Instagram account that always was, because, we got all the passwords from just about everything and working on it. A few days later, Saban announced that Hasbro would produce their toys instead of, and has been from the get-go, mainly because Japan's counterparts are also... Yes, vertical construction on Harley Quinn started today. If you go to Six Flags New England's actual website and you click on New for 2018 with Harley Quinn, they started a construction. There's all the information about Harley Quinn, and if you keep scrolling down, you can see all the construction stuff going on. And they updated it today with vertical construction, so that's pretty neat. I'm really excited about it. Granted, we have Tomahawk, and Tomahawk is an awesome ride. I don't know how many people have ridden the style that's Harley Quinn's. I mean, you have similar rides like Black Widow at Kennywood, Max Air, I believe it is, at Cedar Point. These rides, it gives a different feel. Tomahawk has that, you're sitting on the inside and the centrifugal force is just making it go spin crazy, 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 and you get that awesome spin feeling. Now, you get a little bit different feeling on, like, the Harley Quinns and stuff like that, outside seating, and it doesn't spin as fast, that I've noticed anyway, and it gives a different feel, because it just moves differently, and obviously it's bigger. So, but it should be a fantastic ride. I've ridden Max Air, and that's gigantic. This is actually bigger than Max Air. I don't know by how many, like 5 or 10 feet, so to speak. I did not yet see Twisted Timbers and Hang Time's test runs. I saw that they were doing them, but I haven't seen them physically. I haven't watched any video. Life's been crazy, and I haven't been checking out as much stuff as I would like to. Shame on me. Shame on me. Oh, yeah, and I can do this thing now. See, look. Time for the news. Dun, dun, dun. And then I can get rid of that one. And then I can go, hey, go to Instagram and follow us there. And then I can move it, even in the show, I think, right? Look at that. Oh, I moved it. Oh! And then I can do the same thing with Twitter. I can move it right there and see what happens. Da-na-na. Oh, I made it move. But yeah, that's the Twitter account. So if anybody has Twitter and follow that likes Twitter, I'm really not a social media guy, I realized. People were getting mad that I was like posting tons of stuff, and I guess you're not supposed to post tons of stuff, I guess, on social media. I don't know. See, me, I like when people post tons of stuff. I love that because I like constant updates. I don't care if they're like 10 seconds apart. I just want to see a bunch of stuff. That's me. That's not for everybody, I guess. So anyway, I'm letting other people, for the most part, handle social media. It's not my cup of tea. You know, I'll just post things now and then, and I'll just work on, you know, the show and making some videos and stuff like that. And whatever. I'll let everybody, you know, and I'll type up some stuff. You didn't know Hershey has markers outside the park across from Skyrush, huh? Wow, that could be an interesting development. I didn't know about that. And that's obvious. Something's going to happen around that area for something. I mean, I know they got that whole area, and I'm not sure where that area is to the... No, I think the other area is... what do you call it? Somewhere else in the park. But they have, you know, they have, I don't know what, 20, 30, 40 acres or something with the golf course and all that. They're going to turn it into the park at Hershey, and that will prove to be a big expansion for them. I've actually only been inside Hershey Park like, what, 2-3 times in my whole life. So I'm sure that they're probably going to be expanding. I mean, parks always need room to expand. You don't want to expand too fast, too quick, run out of room and can't expand, and then you got to stop ripping stuff out. Not a good plan, I guess. Oh, this thing fell. We can do that. How do I fix that? Oh, that's how I fix that. Old stuff, like me. Oh, wrong way. What happened? Oh, that's what happened. Oh, wow. What the hell happened there? I think I've, like, destroyed this screw on the thing to do with the thing. I don't know. Looks messed up. There's a hidden rule about one post a day. It depends on the situation. If you were covering something you could take pictures on, you might post throughout the day or do multiple posts after the fact. See, I don't like that hidden rule of one post a day. I think that's a stupid rule. What up, DJ Dog? See, for those that know me, I don't follow the rules. I do not follow the rules. You know, people set rules and I break them all the time just because as I got older, I stopped caring about the rules. But, I mean, I don't, like, you know, commit crimes to break them kind of rules, but I break other rules. I'm saying RMC Wildcat will happen. See, I don't know. Wildcat, before it got really rough, was a great ride. And now it's becoming, like, unbearable to ride. It's really rough. I mean, they can either retrack it or RMC it. I kind of hope they retrack it. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love RMC. But we're losing way too many wooden coasters to the RMC. Now, a lot of the reasons why that they, you know, we've been losing the coasters because the parks didn't take care of... That's one part of it. Parks did not take care of the wood coasters. 2, the cost is insane to... the upkeep on these wooden coasters. Over time, over the years, and if you don't keep up on it, then you're getting into millions and millions and millions of dollars just to retrack when you can buy a brand new ride. So, yeah, that's part of the problem. Yeah, like I said, with the social media, this is what I feel about social media posts, like, from me. You know, like you said, Lindsay, if you're covering something like a media day, obviously there's going to be more posts. You're covering some event, there's going to be more posts. You know what I mean? You're having a day at the park and you take a bunch of pictures and you send them off, whether it's whatever social media thing you like. then later on something else goes on and it's doing it. I mean, if there's nothing going on, I don't know. Yes, Canopy is getting a water park expansion. I had that information somewhere hiding. I don't know what I did with it, but it's around somewhere. But yeah, they're getting that wave pool with a lazy river, some slide complexes, and they're actually going through the motions and getting things approved. They still get some more stuff to do with Canopy, and then they're gonna get that should go through no problem because there's not a height restriction thing going on with that. It's not that tall. It doesn't create noise like a lot of rides do with all the crybabies that live in around the park. So, needless to say, that should be open whenever they feel. I don't know when that's going to open. But every park does not need an RMC. You are absolutely correct, Zachary Parker. That not every park needs an RMC. While RMCs are cool, it really depends on the situation. Honestly, let's all face it. And I mean, when you think about it, look at Knoebels, for example. They don't have an RMC. They have a steel coaster. They have the Woodies. They have the Black Diamond. And I don't feel that they should RMC any of their rides. I think what they got is what they got. Hershey, probably Wildcat could go with that. But I don't know. I do agree, though. Not every park needs an RMC. RMCs are awesome. I would rather see the parks, for the most part, keep the traditional Woodies. But, I mean, if need be and the park does it, there's nothing we can do about it. And I'm not going to sit there with a picket sign going, no, don't do that. Is it true that Canopy is not the best park? That's not a true statement. If you look at Canopy Lake, it still holds clue to its classic roots. It has a lot of classic flats. It has the Yankee Cannonball. It's a different. It's really a different caliber of park. Plus, if you look at some of the food stands, Roller Coaster Tycoon totally ripped off Canopy Lake with the food shape, like the popcorn and all that. So, do I think Canopy Lake is the best park? No. Is it the worst? No. It's a pretty good park, especially in New England. In New England, we don't have a lot of crazy parks. The biggest park, obviously, is Six Flags New England, but you also have Lake Compounce, you have Canopy Lake, and then you have other places like Edaville and Palace Playland. You have Funtown Splashtown, Santa's Village, Storyland. You get that little tiny York's Wild Kingdom. I may or may not be missing something. But I mean, for the main core of Quasi, for the main core of parks, that's what you got in New England. So honestly, as crazy as it sounds, the big three I think in New England is Six Flags, Lake Compounce, and Canopy Lake, and then everybody else just kind of follows through. And I did hear about the Stinger being removed. I don't know whether that's a loss or a hallelujah. It's being ripped down. The consensus is kind of mixed on it, and it's a love or hate thing. There's no in between. It's not like it's alright. It's love or hate. Yeah, I mean every park needs improvement to be. I don't think any park is truly the best. I can't be like, this is the best park on the planet. I like a lot of parks. I'd be like, oh, I love this park, but trying to find the best park, that's kind of like trying to find a unicorn. But I like going to the parks. I mean, any day at any park is better than sitting at home on a couch playing video games or being at work. So the way I look at it is, I'll take any day in a park. How about that? We'll just take any day that we can at the park, and it doesn't matter. I mean, because if it's not really that good, you're going to leave and you're going to go either home, you're going to go out to eat, you're going to go to another park, something. But I love all the parks in New England. No matter how big or how small, I really do love them. They all have their own little quirky things about them. Valkyrie has gone vertical. The ride is replaced Right place sounds like a stinger for the moment, being either that or a raptor. What the hell is Valkyrie? I'm so out of the loop. Wait, is that the one? Is that a coaster or a flat ride that's replacing? I need to start looking into some stuff here. I'm totally missing out. I've been so busy at work, and I've been compiling a bunch of stuff and seeing what pops up. See, I blocked a lot of stuff on Facebook, and I try not, and I haven't blocked any amusement park stuff, but I was so sick of seeing political stuff and everybody crying like babies over stuff. So I don't know. I'm falling out of the thing. Boulder Dash, love it. I love the Boulder Dash. So anyway, let's finally get into some news here. B&M Dive Coaster going in at Leesburg. Ah! Okay, yeah, now I know what you're talking about. I just didn't know what the ride was. See, I heard Kerplash wasn't even opening this year. I heard something was wrong with the boats or whatever. Somebody said that like on the season finale or season 6 or sometime before the end. I heard something about Kerplash may not open. It's not on the park map yet. So I don't know. Because I'm making a plan to go to Edaville this summer. As a matter of fact, their opening day is the same day as, what do you call it? Six Flags New England's. I mean, I can't wait to ride Kerplash, Kerplunky Dunky. Oh, yeah. Whatever you want to call that. Kerplunky Dunky Monkey Chunky. What is this? We're going to call this... I'm looking up the... Where, Ah, I found it. Yes. All right. Yeah, so, yeah, Edaville opens on the 7th. That's what I was looking for. I found my notes. I feel so happy. I feel so happy about that. I don't know for sure if Kerplash... Somebody... I don't know which one of you guys said that towards, last year, saying that something was wrong with boats and it wasn't going to open. I don't know. I have no clue. I haven't followed that enough. But we'll find out soon enough. Yeah, they're talking Mickey's leaving the Disney parks. That's... They've been talking about that. They're talking Mickey's... the meet and greets. They're going to be getting rid of the talking Mickeys. If that's what you're referring to, but that's what I've heard. Mickey might be leaving the Disney parks. It's talking Mickey. They're going to bring back the old traditional Mickey, not... Mickey's not... I don't believe Mickey's leaving forever. That would be crazy. Sorry, we all heard about Six Flags Great Adventure getting the solar approval to make the solar, so they could be solar dependent, they run on green energy. So to follow suit, Discovery Kingdom, Magic Mountain are doing the same thing as well. So, I mean, by that, I'm sure they're probably going to do so many every so many years, and they're just going to make all the parks energy efficient, so to speak, and run off of solar. And I guess we're going to have to follow that out, but I think that's what's going to happen. Kerplash will be a big hit to Edaville. If you live near Cape and if you really like roller coasters, then Kerplash will be for you. By far the best coaster at Edaville. The last time I was at Edaville was 2014 or 15, and they didn't have any roller coasters yet. Imagine that. What is your favorite coaster in the New England parks? Mine's going to be like a tie between Superman and Wicked Cyclone for the best ones, I think, in New England. And then, you got Boulder Dash, you got Yankee Cannonball, you got Excalibur up in Palace Playland that I absolutely love. So that's what I'm rolling with. All right, so Universal and Disney raised their prices. You know, it's like clockwork. This time of year, they're raising them. The prices are getting ridiculous to the point that I almost don't even want to go anymore. It's kind of ridiculous for a one-day ticket. Universal, they raised their prices with an average of a one-day, one-park ticket raised $5 to range between $115 and $124 for one day. Then a one-day, two-park ticket, $5 went up. Now it's going to cost you between $170 and $179 for a one-day ticket. With the slight increases for certain peak dates. This is crazy. And then a better discount for 2 or 3 or more day tickets that can also include admission into Volcano Bay. Now, when you take a spin around and see Walt Disney World, the price of a one-day ticket in the Magic Kingdom went up $4 from $114 to $119, with off-peak pricing up to $109, and peak pricing now $129 for a one-day ticket to Magic Kingdom. Epcot Hollywood Studios Animal Kingdom went up $7 from $107 to $114, with off-peak up to $102 and peak up to $122 to get in there. Now, same person, different channel. What's up, Brett? D99. They're raising the I mean, I know why. Well, there's 2 reasons why. I know Disney's doing it and probably Universal's doing the same thing. One, the crowds are getting... I mean, people are that crazy to spend that kind of money to continuously go and fill the parks up. That's one. They got to try and curb the crowds down. 2, Edaville had a coaster in 2014. Now it's abandoned, and it's in the dino section of the park. I didn't see a coaster when I was there, but okay. It was wintertime. It was cold. I don't remember. I think my brain froze to it became a frozen block of ice that day. And the second reason, I know for a fact Walt Disney's doing this, especially to help offset the cost and get the money back for spending the billions of dollars on the Star Wars stuff they're doing with all the hotels and all the other stuff that's going on in all the parks. Because by 2021 in Walt Disney, you're going to have Ratatouille, you're going to have Guardians of the Galaxy, Tron Roller Coaster, Star Wars, Toy Story Land, matter of fact, opens up June 30th for those that want to know. So it's a crazy thing, and I know Universal's got a whole bunch of stuff in the pipeline with the new Harry Potter roller coaster going on, Nintendo Land. There's all kinds of stuff going on down in Florida, and to curb the attendance a little bit, not so to speak, and just to make more money. So there's 3 reasons: make money, try to deter people to go to different times of the year, and help offset the cost of the new rides going in. Cheddar Joint. Kennywood is adding Thomastown for 2018. It's going by that auto ride where the current Kennywood Railroad Station is. The railroad station is getting transformed into Thomas. They're keeping one train the same. One train, it's going to be the same locomotive, just the skin of it is going to be different themed to Thomas. They're going to add some Thomas rides, but the auto ride is staying the same. It's a classic ride. People were wondering about that staying the same, and that laughing lady there. They're going to move her somewhere else in the park. Palace Playland, obviously we know they're adding Sea Viper and Wipeout up in Maine. We talked about Canopy Lake adding the that little mini water park expansion. Let's see what other tidbits of news I had on my other paper here. We talked about that. Talked about that. For those that may or may not remember, Curse of the Dark Castle at Busch Gardens, Williamsburg is officially closed forever. It's going to become a multi-purpose venue, you know, for Santa Claus. They're going to use it for Halloween and whatever else. So that's that. Curse of the Dark Castle has been cursed and closed down. It's a shame because that ride was awesome. I don't know how many of you gotten to ride it at Busch Gardens in Williamsburg, but it was awesome. It was basically the same caliber ride as like Transformers and Spider-Man down at Universal. It was like that caliber ride. It was awesome. It's a shame they couldn't, keep maintaining it and keep it open. You don't want to be shutting down rides. You want to keep opening rides. So I get it. All right, so quickly, we're going to go over the New England Park opening dates. Then I'm going to go on my rant about the membership passes and what you guys should know about it. As again, anything besides gold at this point is speculation. It is not confirmed. Only gold is. But we all know that the other ones are going to happen. I mean, there's all kinds of stuff. And but let's go over the New England Park opening dates. We all know on the 7th of April, Six Flags New England opens up from 10:30 a.m. open till 8 p.m. Edaville Family Theme Park open on the 7th from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. Then we have on the 28th, Quasi opens from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. I have May 4th. I don't know if it's the 4th or the 5th. I got to double check. Let me look at the calendar. I don't know because it's the Saturday. Look at my little trusty calendar here. Where are you? We need to go to May. It's going to be May 5th. What do you call it? Canopy Lake and Lake Compounds both open on that day. Matter of fact, the same day is Quasi's, what do you call it? Wooden Warrior Day. So you could do Wooden Warrior Day and then slip on over to Lake Compounds. Lake Compounds is open 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. and Canopy Lake is open 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. Then you have on the 12th, Funtown Splashtown opens up 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. On the 26th, you got Santa's Village, Storyland, and York's Wild Kingdom opening up. Santa's Village is 9:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Storyland is the same, 9:30 to 5 p.m. York's Wild Kingdom, the zoo is from 10 to 6. The park is from 12 to 9:30. So those are all your New England Park opening days that are going on. I believe Orient Express is leaving, but it's not confirmed yet. Orient Express at Palace Playland at the moment is there, but I don't know, because I know they bought that parking lot to put Sea Viper in, so I don't know if they have another spot for Wipeout, or do they need the Orient Express? I mean, it's basically the same footprint, the same size roughly. Give or take a little bit, but you know what I'm saying. So that's to be seen yet. So I don't know the answer to that just yet. Oh yeah, I forgot about Atlantic Beach Park. I can't even call that a park. It's a parking lot park. It looks like a carnival setup, even though they do have the original wooden Rocky Point horses there on the carousel. They got a crazy little tiny bumper car thing, and they got a Kitty Dragon coaster, and they got two or three Kitty flat rides. Ocean Beach Park in New London, Connecticut. Oh yeah, they got that little kitty coaster out there. I didn't check that out. I'll have to get back, and next week we'll talk about them openings. We definitely gotta. I really wish Atlantic Beach Park could expand or something. They literally have no room. They can't expand anyway. They can't even expand up. They're like, what they got is what they got. They couldn't put anything bigger than the Dragon coaster they got. They couldn't. All right, so we're going to get into this little... I didn't put up the information for the Gold Pass. Everybody's been seeing that and everything. So what I'm going to do is we're just going to go through the ranks here. And let me switch this over, and hopefully I didn't mess this up. All right, here I am a little smaller. And you can see that. I'm getting funky with this thing here. Oh, break it down. What I'm going to do is I'm going to bring this up so that way you guys take a good look. These are the perks. Which one is this? This is the Diamond membership. I don't know where... oh, I picked the wrong one. No. I don't even remember where I saved it. Hang on, I got to go to the thing. I mean, it's there. Yeah, okay, so here's this. Which one is that on the screen? Diamond. All right, hang on. Let me... Boop. Damn it. All right, so Diamond. And I also have all the price breakdowns as well for this. All right, so you got Diamond. That's not even the best. There's one more higher, Diamond Elite. And I'll read that one off after these messages. Anyway, so you got Diamond Preferred Parking at every visit. You're going to get a skip a line every visit. You're going to save up to 35% on almost everything. Unlimited soft drinks every visit. Water Park Diamond area access. Diamond bonuses, upgrades, and surprises. Discount tickets for friends every visit. Premium Diamond seating at shows. You know, you get unlimited admissions, first to ride, priority member entry, member appreciation days, free ride photos, special member pass ID, and more. Most benefits valid at all U.S. parks. Bonus benefits at special parks. Free tickets for friends, in-park coupons, blah, blah. So that's Diamond. Let me pull up the other one here. So now we got Platinum. So let me pull up Platinum. Then I can read that. All right, so Platinum's a little different. Platinum's a little underneath. I don't know what they're doing over there. Kids are going nuts. Anyway, so
laundry.
Well, you can do laundry later. It's an important moment at this moment. We're talking about memberships. Well, the people here, we all care because everybody's ready for pitchforks and torches, right, guys? Anyway, so this is the Platinum membership that's on the screen. You're going to get unlimited soft drinks every visit. Save up to 25% on almost everything. Save 50% on food and beverage. One-time preferred parking. One-time Diamond skip the line ticket. Better free upgrades and bonuses. You know, and then the list goes on and on. Same thing like before. You get a priority member entry. So you get that, and I'm just going to read off. I don't have it on the screen. I didn't have time to download it. Oh, yeah, I got to open it up because I closed it. Where is it? Where are you? All right, so this is the Diamond Elite. These are just the, you know, some of the stuff. You're going to get unlimited admission. Includes both Fright Fest and Holiday in the Park. You get first to ride new attractions. You know, all this other stuff that went with that. But, where is it? I think I have it right here. You're going to get Diamond Priority Preferred Parking every visit. You could skip 2 major ride lines every visit. Up to 50% off everything. Fright Fest and Holiday wristbands and holiday treats. Unlimited soft drinks every visit. Exclusive Water Park Diamond area. Exclusive Diamond Elite seating shows. The very best bonus and upgrade and surprises. I don't think you can... we can't learn more on this because what had happened was, and it's kind of funny... So I don't know who found this out and did what, but Six Flags over Texas, if you go to the membership store and then /delete, you can see all that. If you put the /delete, you can see that somebody didn't clear out the delete. If they would have cleared this out, this stuff wouldn't have leaked out. Somebody handed this stuff to me, and of course, while it's a leak and it's already been passed and everybody's been talking about it, so I figure it's okay to post. It's from their site. It's not like a made up site. It's this weird little legit thing they jumped the gun on. So anyway, here's the different tiers and all that stuff so you can see a Gold Plus membership costs $6.99 a month. A Platinum is $8.99, a Diamond is $11.99, and a Diamond Elite is $17.99. So you can see all the stuff that you're going to get. Now, here's the problem. Everybody was told, when the flash sale came out, everybody was like, this is the best pass, the best price, blah, blah, blah. So everybody bought the gold passes. Now they have a problem. They're releasing all this stuff. These memberships are getting benefits that gold passes and regular passes are not getting. So it just made our passes irrelevant, useless. I mean, we still keep the benefits that we had, but there's more perks and better stuff. So anyway, I didn't hear about it, then all of a sudden people started messaging me. It started blowing up all over the internet. So I went to, I emailed the park, Six Flags New England. I said, look, these are the concerns. People are pissed, and we want these things, and we weren't able to get it because it wasn't available. And I even said to him, I said, in a good move on the PR side of it, that there should be a way for us to get these benefits, upgrade some of the benefits, something to be able to, I know it's going to cost more money than what we paid, because they're not just going to hand it to us, because obviously this stuff costs more than basically what our pass is the Gold Plus membership in cost, so to speak. I mean, we paid less, but it's really the equivalent of that. And I get that, and people are pissed. So I got a response back that night on Friday night, and I put it on SFNEOnline's Facebook. And I'm actually going to make a video probably tomorrow, more in depth about the passes than I'm actually talking about now, and just kind of go through it. And I'll read off what the park said, and then you guys can determine what you want to do. So anyway, so it said the Gold Plus membership, because mind you, the Gold Plus membership was the only thing announced, so the other stuff isn't announced yet. We're not even supposed to be talking about that yet. It's not supposed to leak yet, but it did. Anyway, so the Gold Plus membership does include added benefits that the Gold Season Pass does not. Currently, the Gold Plus membership provides the best benefits out there. Our membership program is rapidly evolving, and we will have more news soon on memberships. We do understand this is a new pass that is available that was not available during the best time to buy, the flash sale. Recognizing that, we are working to satisfy those that want the best benefits, yet may have already purchased the pass. We do not have that currently set up, but we are developing a solution, and we will have that out soon. And he goes, I'll keep you posted as more information is available. I will have a lot to share in a couple of weeks. For now, I recommend that everyone remain in their pass that they already purchased until more details are available. So that came straight from the park. So, like I said, that's that. Now, I know people are upset, pissed, whatever. Well, I missed a whole lot while I was reading a whole bunch of stuff and going off on stuff. So yeah, so like I said, there's a lot of stuff going on about what's going on with the passes, and everybody's kind of waiting to see what the park does. So we'll see. And like I said, people are ready to get the pitchforks and torches going, and we don't necessarily need to do that just yet. We'll wait to see what the park does, because in 2-3 weeks or so, we're gonna have nor'easter at Lake Compounce. the Ace event, and I have the flyer here that we'll go over right now. And so if you need to, if you want to go to Nor'easter, one, you have to be an Ace member. There's no guests allowed. Two, you got to email Russ and RSVP. So it's going to be Saturday, March 17th. What do you call it? From 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. Yes, that's St. Patrick's Day. And what do you call it? All right, so check-in begins at 9:30. Lake Compounce will provide lunch. Please advise of any food allergies when you RSVP. There's park reps, door prizes, food, videos, sales tables, games, and other surprises. So you got to contact Ross by March 10th so they can plan for lunch. His email is rozana@aceonline.org. He has his number. You can call him. Due to space and seating limitations, only Ace members may attend. Sorry, no guests. A suggested donation of $5 per person will be taken at the door. The location is the training move above the Croc restaurant. Check-in begins at 9:30 a.m. So that's that. They also have the 4th annual photo contest. So they have rules. I know a lot of people like taking photos. So here's the quick rundown of the contest rules. Some of you may have them if you're an Ace member and Russ emailed you. If not, Ace members of Region 1, which is New England states, of Connecticut, Maine, Massachusetts, New Hampshire, Rhode Island, and Vermont, may submit up to 3 photos for the contest. Photos should be no smaller than 8x10 or larger than 11x14 and be without borders. Each photo must be roller coaster related, must show an existing or defunct roller coaster, and must have been taken by the entrant. No on-ride photos will be accepted. Each photo needs to be in an envelope with the name of the person entering, the Ace membership number, the name of the coaster, and the park where the coaster is located. Those wishing to submit photos must arrive by 9:30 to allow for the photos to be registered and displayed. No photos will be accepted after 10:30 a.m. You can mail the photos to Emery Picot if you want to mail them in, even though you're not going to be able to go. They're going to be on display during the event. There's going to be a 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. And winning photos with the permission of the photographers will be kept and automatically entered into the Ace CoasterCon photo contest being held in June. Remaining photos will be returned at the end of the event. So on and so forth. March 17th is when I have to present my science fair project to the... Why do they do that on a Saturday? I thought they did science fair after school. I mean, that's what they did when I was a kid, you know. You came back to school at like 5, and then you left at like 7 or 8 o'clock. And they had the science fair. I remember I won 3rd place one year when I was a little kid. I was in elementary school. That was a good time. I miss those days, let me tell you. So if you want to go to that. So we do have some other events to keep in mind that I thought were cool, that most likely we're going to be going to cover. So you have the Great Nor'easter, May 5th, Wooden Warrior Day at Quasi. July 14th, Ace Day at Lake Compounce. July 21st, Ace Plays in Maine. June 17th to the 22nd is CoasterCon at Six Flags America, Busch Gardens, and King's Dominion. And mind you, it's the 40th anniversary of Ace for CoasterCon, which means, and that's where, you know, those parks is really where it set off and started Ace. Either I think it was King's Dominion is where it started. So it has to be good. It's the 40th anniversary. Now imagine when it's 50 in 10 more years. Damn, I'll be 50. So basically, Ace was born the year I was born. Holy macaroni. But yeah, so those events are coming up. We're going to be covering things. And just so you know, for coverage for this year and everything with social media and YouTube, when I took those, basically the suggestion box on the forums, and everybody should really go to the forums and join because the topics have been heating up and going crazy. they've been pretty awesome in the off season. Usually, you know, the forums were kind of like dying out, and I started to bring them back, and everybody just started like, you know, more and more people are joining, more and more people are getting back involved in the forums, and it's an awesome feeling. It really is. If you've never joined the forums, go to sfneonline.org, join it. Also, just let me know when you did, because I don't always check when people join up, because I don't get a notification. I try to check it every day, but I don't. So that's, you know, if you want to join up and get in on all the conversations and all that, it's going to be awesome. Yep, 78. 1978 is when Ace was born. That's when I was born. Actually, I'm probably a little bit older than Ace, because I was born in February, and I was probably born in May, June, whenever the parks were open down there. So, I'm older than Ace. Holy moly. So, yeah. So, so anyway, so the YouTube thing, we're going to be making sure we cover any coaster events. You're going to start seeing things from when we visit parks. We're going to be covering a whole bunch of stuff. I sent a list off to the park, and we're working together to make a lot of this stuff happen. The park's like, wow, this is really great stuff. So they really want to turn it out and help us. And by helping us, it helps them. So that's what we're going to do. Like I said, we're not announcing everything officially, because we just want to make sure that it's 100% go before we open our mouths. We don't want to jinx it yet and be like, yeah, this is happening. And then you go, what happened about like a year ago that you were saying you were going to do X, Y, Z? So instead of doing that, we'll do that. And, yeah. So, you know, and like I said, I'm going to be doing less and less in the social media aspect. I mean, when I want to post something, I'm going to post it. That unwritten rule there about one post a day, that gets thrown out the window. I mean, I'm not going to do like 20 a day like I was during the, you know, like January. It was like bam, bam, bam. You know why? Because I was just like, hey, but you know what? When I was creating all kinds of videos and stuff, the subscribers was going up. Everything was going up, and, you know, the analytics were going up. And then all of a sudden, people were yelling at me about posting so much. So I kind of laid low a little bit, and then everything went. So you know what? To all the haters out there, it's going to go back up. We're going to be posting cool stuff. Because after this, I got some videos that I am going to upload to YouTube, and I'm going to post. And if you think I'm a spammer, I can show you something to kiss. So there'll be things to post and things to enjoy. And it's going to be a fun year. It really is. I think so anyway. I don't know about you guys, but I think so. We're going to have a lot of cool things. And we're going to... And I'm also going to try and get a couple people that are helping out when I go away and I'm not around to do the Grove Show. Like if I go on a cruise or a business trip or something, I'm going to make sure that I can have somebody else do the Grove Show. And I'll make sure that they get the information and all that. I'd like to try to get somebody, one of these people, to do this while I'm going in April on the cruise. To do the Grove, if they want. You know, there's a few people I can have do this. And still keep things going while I'm going, because when I'm going, I've missed news and didn't post things and kind of dropped the ball, so now I'm making sure we don't drop the ball no more. So, that's good. So anyway, before we go, we still have 2 videos to watch and talk about New Hampshire a little bit, and then anything else that pops up in this chat. So, we went to New Hampshire last week. It was part of my birthday present for my girlfriend. So the initial thing, I went to Seacon Grand Prix. Man, it's probably been 5 or more years since I've been there. I know they've upgraded the building, I heard. I know they have the bumper cars and they got go-karts and mini golf and stuff. But it's been about 5 years since I've been to the Seacon Grand Prix. So anyway, so go to New Hampshire. This was the initial trip. We were going to Loon Mountain to go zip lining and snow tubing. We were doing dog sledding the following day. And then we were going to go to Fun World or whatever in Nashua. Go ride the little coaster and then go to the arcade. And then things changed. We found out that the ice castles were open. So Saturday night we did ice castles. And then we decided against going to Fun World. And we went to Cranmore, ride the mountain coaster in the snow. We also... what do you call it? We did snow tubing there too. But... so... all in all, it was a great trip. I'm really thankful that she cared enough to even want to do it, because I'm so used to nobody, you know, like having a girlfriend that didn't really care. You know, and well, Fluffy Banana's home, and we've been, like I said, it's been pretty damn crazy with everything going on. And I mean, if you would have seen all the behind the scenes stuff going on between when we ended until even today, to get even today to happen, it's been crazy. Upgraded cameras, we upgraded software, computers, we got logos and stuff. Oh, matter of fact, this is the logo that we're working with now. I didn't even hit the button to play it. But ready? Here we go. Here's the logo that's going to come up on the screen. Ready? Look at that. Bigger. I like that on the screen. I can make it bigger and then... But yeah, that's kind of what we're working with. We've had some other ones we were working with, and we're just rolling with that for now until another logo comes about. I'm sure you guys have seen it, but like I said, there was a lot of stuff behind the scenes, and then we added on a few people to SFNEOnline to help out. I mean, AJ's still there, still doing, you know, AJ thing, which is by all means awesome, but we needed more people to help out, you know, with the whole social media thing, and trying to make sure it can't just be me doing everything. You know, I'm trying to update the site a little bit. I'm not like doing crazy drastic changes to it, just enough just to add things here and there. You know, I just want to make sure it's a place that everybody wants to go. Everybody has fun. Everybody enjoys it. Everybody likes it. That's the whole thing. This site was created for fans, all you guys. This site, SFNEOnline.org, started for fans of Six Flags New England. And then it grew into this thing where people love it. People, you know, we got the forums and people still love that. And we have the social media and people love that. And then we all meet up at parks and have... I mean, think about it. I met Luco and Dave and Jody from Costa Stuff and AJ and all these people that, you know, Brandon Allen and all... And there's tons of people. Tons and tons of people. Whoa. What the hell was that? This thing just went nuts. I think the battery died on that. Okay. I didn't even realize it was still on the GoPro. But yeah, regardless. So like I said, there's a lot of crazy things going on. Anyway, so without further ado, did I even put it on here? I did. There's 2 minutes. They're each 3 minutes long. So first one is dog sledding. Enjoy seeing that. And then the other cool ones, snow tubing and zip lining. So check that out.
Hobo.
Hey, Hobo.
Sup, dude? Sup, dude?
Photographic evidence of Devin petting a dog.
I've petted plenty of dogs in my day. Oh, whoa. Grizzly trying to get to the photo. Ready, hey! See you later.
Bye, Mom.
We'll see you again in just a minute. We're going to go up this hill, turn around, come back down the hill. It's kind of like a roller coaster. It's a fun one.
Woo!
Good dogs. Here we go. Head up, up, up. Attaboy, Copper. Here we go, King. Good boy, Popcorn.
I'm sorry, dogs. I'm so fat.
Oh, you're doing a great job, guys. Copper, you don't have to pee on everything, though. I got her when she was 2 years old. She was just too little to work with a lot of the big dogs that they had in their kennel. So we took her in, and she's super smart. She's a great lead dog. And then on her left side is Praline. Praline is just 2 years old. And she's actually a current professional racing dog. Her and Masher took the winter off. So we took 8 of her dogs just to give them, you know, we don't live there down the field away, so we want to sit around all winter.
What I really find interesting is they know where to go.
Yeah, yeah. Alright, to this last part. There you go, everyone's going on. Good dogs, alright. Let me get my
Ready, one.
Level A, one.
All yours, man.
All right. Oop, my head. All right. See you later. Hello. Hi, guys. Woo.
Welcome to Tower 2. Woo! How was it?
Awesome.
Alright, you're free to go.
See you on the flip side. See you later.
Whoa. Welcome back, sir.
Thank you. Wait, wait. Wait. So yeah, that's what we did last weekend. We're still trying to figure out what we're doing this weekend. But yeah, that was that weekend. So Sean asked about YouTube. Because there's a big thing going on. There's people say controversy, whatever. They changed the rules. Before you just had to have 10,000 total views and you could be monetized. It happened to us. We didn't have 1,000 views. 1,000 subscribers. They changed it. 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. Not watch minutes, but watch hours. So if you didn't have that, you were basically, what do you call it? Demonetized. And you were taken out of the partner program. Once you get that, then you get reviewed. And as long as you stay within their guidelines, then you get your monetized, you get your monetization back. So it's a lot of work. So the smaller YouTubes like us, as I was trying to build this up, we fell short. And we were on a roll. I think we really could have gotten 1,000 views until some people started pitchforking, torching me for doing what I was doing with the videos and stuff. I'm telling you, everything was working fine. The park loved it. Everybody loved it. Six Flags loved it. Everybody was loving it except for 5 or 6 people. And I'm not hating on them. I don't want people to think oh, no. Yes, they were sort of right. And I was sort of wrong. And I can admit that. But at the same time, it totally crashed everything we were doing. We were on such a hot streak going like this. And then once everybody started, so, but now I've regrouped. I've mentally come to, how we've set, protocols and things in place to do things the right way. But I have to say, I am not following the social media rules, because the social media rules totally put they call writer's block. Well, it gives me creative block, and then I just become a couch potato and do nothing. And we don't want that. So times are changing. And if people don't, realistically, what I have to say to people that watch this channel or look at SFNEOnline's Facebook or social media, if you don't like what I'm doing, go somewhere else. You know what I mean? Say there's 1,000 people. There's almost 2,000 people on Facebook that love SFNEOnline. And if even 10 say, I hate it, then go away. That's the truth. You shouldn't stop doing what you're doing and be creative how you're creative because of such and such. Yes, we have to follow a protocol of, yes, this has to do with it. Anything, basically anything that shows up at IAPA is free game to be covered. It's considered amusement park related. I think the dogs probably really aren't. But let me tell you, when you saw us coming down the hill and you saw Devin and Jessica and the lady in the truck, we were full blown going down this hill. It felt like a roller coaster to me. We were coming down a tight corner like that, just going crazy. To me, that's like a roller coaster. But snow tubing, zip lining, and anything like that is part of the amusement industry. All that stuff is at IAPA. So for those that think they know it all, they don't. Go to IAPA and you'll see. Tubing, zip lining, sky coasters, all that stuff's included. And that's what we're including. Anything amusement related, but we're mainly sticking to New England stuff. You will still see stuff from cruises and mountain coasters and other goodies and such. But the last day was the other day. The 20th was the last day. The small YouTubers don't go away. It just means that you got to put in work to get the 1,000 subscribers. And, there's people on Twitter that I was working with. And, people are helping each other out. The smaller YouTubers are working together. See, there's people, YouTube's really catering to the big people. But the thing is, a big person, Logan Paul, really started all this stuff. It's more than just Logan Paul. There's people that are basically, pretend, doing the same thing as other people. They're copycatting and all this other stuff. And people are putting kind of stuff. Yeah, so you can't earn money right now until you get the 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours in a year. So once you have that, then you're good. If you can have that, you're good. And that's why I think what's going to end up happening is a lot of smaller YouTube channels, the ones that don't even have 100 subscribers, they might ditch out and go join another YouTube channel or something. Or a lot of people are just going to give up because it's not easy to get subscribers. And I know that firsthand. It is not easy. So I'm just going to keep doing what I do, and eventually I'm going to get to 1,000. So Sean, keep doing what you do, and eventually you'll get to 1,000 subscribers. If you really want that channel to grow and do things, you need to grow it. Promotion, make videos. You're going to have to... Depends on the content. I haven't looked at all the content. I've seen a couple things, but you need to just make sure you make good videos. I mean, I'm not saying my videos are really good, because they're clearly not. But yeah, if you got to make videos that people want to watch. And you got to get it out there. And once you can do that, man, you know, then you start going, you know what I mean? That's just what you got to do. Yeah, see, I don't understand how... I'm probably doing it all wrong. But, I mean, if you think about it, I only started really caring. So, what I've done from like, what, September, October to now, in terms of subscribers, really says a lot to me. I mean, I know it's not a drop in the bucket, and I don't know how all these other people are getting, like, crazy views and stuff. I mean, it's all the content. That's what it is. You just got to make good content, and then people will want to watch it. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, we have that contest going on to help get us to where we need to be. You know? I mean, if you're going to make big money, you need to have millions and millions of subscribers. That's really the only way, because then you become what they call a social influencer or whatever, and then you start getting like, you know, like the Olympics goes on a Wheatie box. You get endorsements and stuff, and then you start making money on YouTube and whatever. But until then, you get nothing. So you don't go in. I mean, making a little time. I mean, so far all I made was like $100 before they cut me off, and it felt good to get that $100. Not that I'm going to be making thousands, but it was nice to get the $100. Right? So, you know, it helps help pay for a camera or a SD card or software or whatever. The main thing is you got to do it because you love it. That's the only reason why. If you like making videos and you just want to keep putting them out, that's what you do. That's what you do. The hell with anybody else. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make videos. And like I said, if you don't like it, you know what I'm saying? If you don't like what I put out, there's millions of other channels. You can go pound sand for all I care. I'm going to cover the cool things. I'm going to do some awesome things. And I'm going to do my things. It's going to be done my way, yo. Just because that's just what I want to do. Yeah, because it was totally killing the creative vibe. So anyway, so that's all I got for this week. We'll be back. Let me think before I open my mouth. Do I have anything? All right, no. I will be back next Thursday, same bat time, same bat channel. We'll put the link out. I'm going to start uploading some videos that I made. You'll see that the dog sled video that I upload is much longer than what you saw. I will upload this snow tubing video. I also have a video for the ice castles. I know that absolutely has nothing to do with amusement parks, but it was cool. And that's what I'm going to put it up there anyway. And if you don't want to look at ice castles, don't watch the video. So anyway, yeah. So I'm gonna pop those videos up over the next couple days. I don't think I want to put like 3 up. You know, we got this today. So tomorrow I will put up one, and then Saturday I'll put up another, and then Sunday I'll put up another. You'll get 3 videos in a row. How about that? That's great. And I got to make other videos, so it's gonna be fun. So make sure that before you go, if you're new to the channel, subscribe to it. That's the spiel. Subscribe, share it, click a like button, tell me to pound sand, leave a comment, you know, all that good stuff. And if you made it this far and listening to me, blip, 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 make sure you share the videos. If you like them, and I'm not saying share everything. If you find something you like it. If you find something that you like, share it. You know, it helps us out. And if you like the channel, subscribe, whatever. Whatever it is. And until next week, everybody, keep on coasting, y'all. And I will see y'all next week. Same time, 8:30 p.m. We'll be back. Peace out, y'all.